This is 2005 when Fully Loaded was made, and there is some questionable consent stuff. Like I was watching it with the family, and my wife was like, "Oh, you can't do that." Several times in this movie, she's like, "I don't want to do this," and he's like, "Doors locked, seat back," and he drives away. It's like, Herbie, you are entering her in this life or death race without her consent. And I mean, you could say he's from a certain age, but I
Yeah.
don't think
He's a boomer,
he,
isn't he?
he's totally a boomer, and his dad was a Nazi. So it's weird to to sort of give him a pass.
What's going on, everyone? 2025 is the 20th anniversary of Joe Loves Crappy Movies, and we're taking a look back at the movies of Joe Loves Crappy Movies. So, Joe, what are we talking about this week?
Hey Phil, it is the 20th anniversary of Herbie Fully Loaded, the Lindsay Lohan movie about street racing and um, sentient life. And before you ask, yeah, this is a Planet of the Apes style prequel to Cars.
Oh.
Yeah, it's all there. All the clues are there. Like Herbie is basically Caesar, and we get to see the rise of the planet of the Cars. Yeah. So wait, I mean, I'm assuming you haven't seen this. Spoiler alert, but
I
have
have
you
not
seen this
seen
before?
it.
Then that's exactly what this is. you'll have to you'll have to take my word for it. That's exactly what this is. It is not that, but man, can you imagine if it was? How great would that be?
I mean, like this is well before like Iron Man and like Avengers. So like building like a cinematic universe.
Yes. Yeah. To be that deep into it. And like this came out in 2005, Cars came out in 2006. Disney bought Pixar in 2006. Maybe they heard that Pixar was doing this and they're like, "Hey, we're the talking car
Yeah.
uh studio. We're going to mesh you into our world now." Yeah. So in my mind, that's what it is, but it's not really that. It is a sequel to the Herbie franchise. There are 5 Herbie movies uh, from decades past.
Yeah.
Herbie is a love bug that is aware. Like he it's weird. He sort of has the personality of a dog. So like he winks and like he he's excitable, but he definitely has a personality. He does not speak, he does not transform, but he does act independently. He could do anything he could do with a car, Herbie can do on his own. He could, if it's raining, he could turn the windshield wipers on. He's the world's first self-driving car. Uh, and part of me wishes the movie went there. Herbie in his films has always been a race car. Like that's what he's always been in all the other movies. And in this one, he is also a race car, but he does flirt briefly with Demolition Derby. And I love that. I thought like this is great. Like I want to see Herbie. Not that I was gonna say I want to see Herbie do different things, but it's not like I saw him race a bunch. But he's raced a lot. But like if you're gonna bring Herbie into a new era, what else can he do? And now 20 years later, after seeing him in a Demolition Derby, I would wonder like what would he do in this world? In the world of 2025, what does Herbie do? And of course, like there's self-driving cars and like what if Herbie is just it's a whole movie about him being an Uber and how weird that can be. Like there's there's a market for Herbie. It's a new world of technology and it's time to bring it back.
So like Herbie as an Uber car, like
Yes.
like it makes me think like that's like the first act where he's like down on his luck. He needs to make ends meet. So he's
Right.
driving Uber.
Right. Anything he needs to do just to pay for his garage space and his babies, apparently. I don't know. Okay, so it's about racing, and it stars Lindsay Lohan as this girl that grew up in the world of racing, or she's a family of racing people, so she's mixed up in that. And she sort of finds this as a junker and quickly accepts that it's alive. It's always strange. It's like Herbie will do little things, and people are like, "Hey, what's going on?" But within 20 minutes, they're like, "Yes, Herbie's sad," or "Herbie's mad at us." So it's like, you guys are way too okay with this. but they become a racing duo and sort of uh, take off. Great supporting cast. It's very much like it's 2005. We need a father type. Can we get Michael Keaton? Yeah, we can get Michael Keaton, and he's great. Can we get like Breckin Meyer as the doofy supportive brother? Yeah, he's available. Justin Long as the hunky kind of like hunky but geeky love interest, and Matt Dillon sort of in his there's something about Mary role where he's kind of a sleazebag. He's the racing rival. All those are like on paper like we need this person, we can get him, and the truth is they're great. Like I was watching this the other night. I was really impressed with Breckin Meyer, who like is I love Breckin Meyer. He's fun, but he's so genuine and so easy. Like I was
Mhm.
like, how like he feels right in this world, and this is a world with a talking car. Anyway, he was very good in this. Everyone's good in this. Scoot McNeary appears briefly, and I was like, whoa, he's like working on the car, and there's like a zoom in shot of him, and I was like, wait. um, so it's before he really took off, but it was very strange to see him. All that to say, well-rounded cast, good stuff. Um, and this is a Disney movie, and it's done in the tradition of the old Disney movies, and it's fun. It works. It's totally family fun, family Disney fun. And I remember seeing this in theaters and being kind of excited, like because Lindsay Lohan was coming off of Mean Girls, which was a huge hit, like slam dunk for me. I love that movie. It's super funny, and she's good in it. Um, and I was surprised. I was like, I know Parent Trap, I know her, but when she was good in Mean Girls, I was like, oh wow, like I'm on board the Lindsay Lohan fan train. So I was when this came out, this is a continuation of that. This is before like she sort of started making movies that were not great. But this one, this one's not great either. But this one's totally serviceable, totally fun. Um, but weird. When I started to think about the Cars thing, I said to myself, oh, how did Herbie even come to life? Because they don't mention it here.
Yeah.
They're not like. So I did some research. In 1997's made-for-TV movie The Love Bug, they reveal the true origin. This is a Peyton Reed directed TV movie starring Bruce Campbell. Um, yeah, I know that's a lot of information to just throw at you, but hang in there; it gets weirder. Okay, so an World War II German scientist, because Volkswagen's are from Germany. Uh, even though he's a '63 bug, they set this at World War II. He was doing experiments on cars. Um, and he was mixing a vat of metal, and he dropped in his prized possession, a framed photograph of his wife. He actually says, "This is my prized possession." It's like, bro, make some duplicates. I know it's more, I know it's the '40s, but make some duplicates. Anyway, so he drops that into the vat, and that vat is then used to make Herbie. And let me read this exactly because it's ridiculous. Herbie the Car's sentience was a plot device for the Disney movie, stemming from a story in the first film where the car's creator, Dr. Stumpfbell, accidentally dropped a picture of his beloved wife Elsa into a vat of molten metal while building the car. The event is said to have transferred his feelings for Elsa into the car, giving it a soul. So when I first was reading this, I was like, oh, Herbie's a lady. I've been misgendering a
Yes.
car the whole time. Uh, But no, I think they kind of go out of their way to say like it's not her, it's his feelings for her, which would explain why he's a little horny in this movie.
Was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah. There is some questionable this is 2005 when Fully Loaded was made, and there is some questionable consent stuff. Like I was watching it with the family, and my wife was like, "Oh, you can't do that." Like certain things, like like she hops in the back of Herbie to get changed, and Justin Long tries to sneak a peek in the side mirror, and Herbie corrects him. And I was like,
Mhm.
"All right, at least Herbie's on the right side of things." But no, several times in this movie, she's like, "I don't want to do this," and he's like, "Doors locked, seat back," and he drives away. It's like, Herbie, you are entering her in this life or death race without her consent. And I mean, you could say he's from a certain age, but I
Yeah.
don't think
He's a boomer,
he,
isn't he?
he's totally a boomer, and his dad was a Nazi. So it's weird to to sort of give him a pass. I don't want to give Herbie a pass here. Uh, and again, they sort of portray him as this lovable uh, doggy type, but he's a kind of a stone cold jerk sometimes. Anyway, movie's totally fun. It's very 2005. I mean, I would recommend. And if they made another Herbie movie, I would totally be like, yeah, let's take the kids out to see that. I don't know if they'd be into it.
Yeah. Um, so had you seen any of the other Herbie movies before watching this one?
No, just a little clips here and there, but not a full
Yeah.
movie. I feel like they were like even before our time, like 60s.
Yeah.
I got the list up here. Love Bug was 68. Herbie Rides Again was 74. Herbie Goes to Monte Carlo was 77. That's all before us. And then there was Herbie Goes Banana in 1980, and then Disney's The Love Bug, which was the one that Peyton Reed did in 97. So yeah, they were like, I mean, from our perspective, they were all like, here's a bunch of movies, and then we were born, and then we graduated high school, and then like, here's another one, and we're like, fuck you, we don't want your dumb bug movies. 97 was really the time where like, you know, Volkswagen redesigned
Hmm.
their bugs, uh, and that actually plays in this movie because there's a point where he sees a modern Volkswagen Bug
Mhm.
and is like in love. Like
Oh,
he's very
horny.
horny for this yellow car. Yeah. And at the end, they're set up on a date, and it's like, this is not normal. Like, stop normalizing. And then that car winks, and then I was like, oh, is this how it starts? Like, he somehow gives this car life, and then a
It's
thousand years later,
it's like Planet of the Apes.
Lightning McQueen. Yeah. A thousand years later, ka-chow.
I
uh,
mean, that does
yeah,
kind of explain Cars and how, like, how that world has no humans in it. It's very desolate in terms of human life, but, like, the cars are everywhere.
yeah. It's a human world with tons of cars because they don't explain in Cars how they reproduce either. But when they do reproduce, like rabbits, just nonstop. Chow, chow, chow. This was a fun one to revisit, though. And it's cool to see Lindsay Lohan at her prime. Yeah, yeah. I miss the old Lindsay Lohan. She's not. I don't know. I don't want to drag Lindsay Lohan, but she was so much potential, and then just kind of like the world ate her up and spit her out.
Yeah. I mean, she's in, the Freaky Friday sequel, Freakier
Freakier
Friday?
Friday. Okay, yes, which I think Freakier Friday, I have not seen it, but based on the trailers and commercials, is about them switching bodies again and another set of people switching bodies at the same time. And everyone, all four, are aware that there's body switching going on. That is technically freakier, but I say it should have been revealed that they have been switching bodies every Friday since that first movie came out. So since 2002 or whatever that came out, every Friday they've been switching bodies, and they've worked out a system like the mom is work from home on Fridays, so she could be Lindsay Lohan at work, and the Lindsay Lohan as the mom can go out and do whatever she wants on Friday. I don't know. They would work out a system that would be interesting instead of them just switching bodies again.
I was gonna say, like, in your Freaky Friday sequel, like, or I guess this would be, like, more of a series kinda thing because if they switch every Friday, do they switch back at the end of Friday, or do they
Yes,
continue on for the
no,
rest of the
it's
week?
midnight. It's midnight to midnight
Okay.
Friday, like every Friday though. And I don't want to do. I don't want to watch a TV show about this. Like I want to see multiple episodes. I want to see how they've adapted their lives. Also, I wouldn't call it Freakier Friday. I would call it Freaky Fridays.
Oh.
I'm just saying, Disney, cut me a check. And the popcorn bucket, what would it be?
Well, have you not seen the Freaky Friday
No,
popcorn
I
bucket?
haven't. What is it?
Okay, so it is, the popcorn bucket looks like a soda cup, and the soda cup it looks like a popcorn bucket.
You did tell me about this. It is genius. I mean, we got to throw up a picture if you can find one, but that is such a fun idea.
Yeah,
Well, clever enough to make me want to get it, but then I'm like, where am I going to put this?
yeah. It's a giant soda and a tiny popcorn.
Yeah. So for Herbie Fully Loaded, what would the popcorn bucket be? I mean, is it too obvious to say? I mean, if it was Herbie the Love Bug, fully loaded with popcorn, I thank you very much. That would sell like crazy. People would be like, yes, I want that miniature Herbie the Love Bug made out of cheap plastic sitting on my shelf forever. What else could it be?
I don't know, like, so I like, you mentioned that he was a monster truck in this movie?
He's not a monster truck. He
Uh,
he participates in a demolition derby, just as Herbie. Yeah, yeah, and he beeps and whistles and jumps. It's very fun.
okay. I was gonna say, I would love to see, like, a monster truck Herbie with the giant wheels, but, like, it's still, like, the
Yeah,
tiny body.
that would be fun. You're like, we got to soup this car up.
And you
And
store the
Stu making it.
popcorn in the wheels
Yes.
for space.
Yeah.
I, like, I have questions about the '97 Herbie
I
movie.
I kind of do too. I might have to watch it. I hear it's on YouTube. I might give it a pass. I mean, I love Peyton Reed. I think he did great things with most of the Ant-Man franchise,
Yeah.
and I love Bring It On, which is his first uh, uh, big screen movie. So yeah, I might check it out. I love Bruce Campbell. And Bruce Campbell in a goofy, stupid talking car movie, or not talking car,
Is
but
he, like, is he the lead in that movie? Or
he's
the
the lead. Yeah.
interesting.
I mean, I wish it was a franchise worth deep diving the whole thing. I don't think it is, but
Yeah.
I might head back to that '97 one.
Alright. So do you own this movie on DVD?
I do not. If the price was right, I might have picked it up along the line. But then, I mean, it's technically a kids movie, and I was an adult person and shouldn't have been watching it in the first place.
So for those of you who are keeping track at home, uh, this does not add a notch in either of our belts.
No
I have not
change.
watched it, and you do not own it. Um, so if people are looking to watch a movie with similar vibes to Herbie, Fully Loaded, what would you recommend?
I mean, it is totally Disney, like a classic Disney, like the computer wore tennis shoes, Escape from Witch Mountain, all that fun stuff. If it's like a racing movie, it really, I mean, I don't know. Cars, maybe? Have we
Cars.
talked about Cars yet? I mean, the first Cars is totally watchable. I mean, people hate on those movies so bad, but I mean, try having a kid in the 2010s and not watching Cars nonstop. Just try. Just try. Go back in time and do that. It's the most insane thing in the world.
So my nephew was of age when
There you
Cars
go.
came about, and I've watched Cars, the first one, a lot.
A lot. Yeah. And there's some really genuine great stuff to it. Here's the thing, it's not really kid friendly. It's kind of a slow burn.
Yeah.
It's real relaxed. It's a movie about slowing things down. That's not what Herbie's about. What is Herbie about? Consent issues, time traveling, Armageddon. I'll have to think on it. Maybe I'll I'll post an update next week when we talk.
All right. So any other closing thoughts on Herbie Fully Loaded?
No, I mean, super fun. I miss Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
All right. Um, well, for those of you who are out there who have seen Herbie Fully Loaded, what did you think? Have you seen any of the other Herbie movies? Have you seen the '97 Herbie movie?
Did you
Let us
know there were
know.
other Herbie movies? Yeah.
I mean, I didn't know about the '97 one, but I knew the one from like the '60s
Sure.
because of
Yeah.
like Nickelodeon. No, not we probably it would have been like Disney Channel or whatever.
Yeah, something like that.
But
There's
yeah,
one with Don Knotts in it, which is right up my alley. Like you'd think I would have been all over that, but I was so surprised.
but if you've seen the other Herbie movies, let us know, especially the '97 one. Let us know what that is like, because I want to know. I seriously want to know.
I'm gonna make you watch this damn thing.
But if you like this, feel free to drop us a like. Um, and if you're not already subscribed, feel free to subscribe. All right. Well, in that case, we'll catch you all in the next one.